Have some secrets on how you can possibly get a few sales on your first week of your launch. Now let's get to this video.
Right now it's a press bitch that's watching me from some fake pages. Close friends turn to enemies, cause really all the bitches been hating. Be direct when you tryna throw shots, otherwise fuck what you saying. Mention me for attention, crazy how these hoes really be clout chasing. Walk in your trap and take over, name another bitch that's colder.
Hey Boss Babes, it's Tiara, CEO of Dream Boss Babe, and I'm here to give you some tips on how to launch or how to have a successful launch for your business. Yay! This is going to be really exciting and fun. I launched a few businesses, so I know some details. I have some secrets on how you can possibly get a few sales on your first week of your launch, because you guys, that's what happened to me. And let me just get straight into this video. Wait, hold on. Before we get straight into this video, I'm sorry, you guys know I like to get straight to it. But before we get straight to it, I do want to show you guys something, because a lot of you guys don't know that Dream Boss Babe also has a jewelry selection. And this is part of our butterfly collection. I just want you guys to see how beautiful this butterfly collection is. This is 18 karat gold with the matching earrings. We are having a sale right now, 15% off when you use the code butterfly. So go ahead and use that code. I'll have all the information down below for you with the direct links if you are feeling this, you guys. This is also part of the butterfly collection. I just love me some butterflies, you guys. Make sure you go check that out. Okay, now let's get to this video. Okay, guys, I'm about to talk about this in some steps, okay? This is what we're going to do. You got an idea, you did your research, you know your products are on their way, you're getting your website built and all that kind of stuff. So you're super excited. You have a date that you're gonna launch, everything is going perfect, blah, 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 blah. This is what you're going to do, okay? Step one, I'm going to need you to create a landing page for your website that is not built yet, for your website that you're currently working on. Because you know what, this landing page, you're going to use the link for this landing page in your social media accounts, and we're about to get into that. But if you don't know how to make a landing page, I suggest you go on YouTube and Google whatever e-commerce you're using, Shopify, Google Shopify, how to make a landing page, Wix, how to make a landing page. Because that landing page is going to be what people, when they click on it, they're going to go straight to it. And guess what? They're going to see, they're going to be able to see a part of your brand. They're going to already be able to make a decision on whether they want to move forward with, you or not, whether they want to save you in your bookmark, whether they want to come back once they see the date that you're actually going to launch. So I highly suggest that in your landing page, you put, you tell them like, hey, we're going to be launching soon, blah, 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 whatever your brand is about. Maybe add a little bit of information about that. Make sure you have a subscribe here if you want, to receive information on when we do launch, if you want to receive special discounts that you can use on our launch date. You guys, you have to get creative. You have to provide those incentives for them to be able to be like, oh, okay, yeah, I want to I want a special discount for when they launch, because I really, from the looks of this, I really like their stuff and I'm curious to know more. So you guys, that's what I want you to do. I want you to make sure that you have a landing page for your website that you are currently building. So that way you are ready. You got some emails, for when you launch, that you can go ahead and send out, let them know that, hey, I am ready to go. Here are my products that I have. Go ahead and click the links and get to shopping. So you guys, that is so important, okay? Step two. So while you have your landing page, you did all that or whatever, I want you to create your social media accounts. Don't create your social media accounts a day before your launch. Don't create your social media account 2 days before your launch. No, create your social media accounts a month to 3 weeks before your launch. That is so important, you guys. That is so important, because this is going to allow you to be building up the excitement for your launch. Like, if you barely post your social media or post on your social media the day before your launch, who's going to care? No one's been following this. No one knows any information about this. You guys, start your social media a month out to 3 weeks out before your launch. That's going to be so beneficial for you. So what else is going to be very important, you guys? this is the perfect time. While you don't have that many followers on your account right now, you can start creating your highlights. Start posting in your highlights, and then adding those highlights on your Instagram, so that way when your followers start building up, they can click on, they can click on your highlights to see like some of the products that you have or what you have to say in your highlights, like, so you can start getting that together. You start building up your theme in this time, guys. Start having your theme going. Like, I'm hoping that you have samples of what you already brought samples of what you're going to be selling. So, it's also a perfect time. You can post some of the product photos that you can take from the samples that you brought. Get some of those photos going. Don't use them all, because you want to use them when you do get a lot more followers. You want to use those photos too. So much you can do in this spare time while your website is being built, while you don't have that many followers. That way, when you get those followers, those important followers, those followers who are most likely going to buy from you, they can already see that you have like all these little photos already. You can already feel established a little bit. So you guys, that is so important, to have your social media prepped and ready. A few weeks out. That's so important. Step number 3, start, now that you got, like, you posted a couple of things or whatever, start building up your follower list. One thing you do not buy followers. Sorry, I didn't want to make you feel like that was, that's what I was about to say. Do not buy followers, you guys. This is very important. Listen to me. Do not buy followers, because you know why? That is going to mess up your algorithm. Do not buy followers. Do not buy followers, you guys, because the way that Instagram, this is specifically for Instagram, the way that Instagram works is that if you buy followers and you're not getting any likes, but you have like 1,000, 5,000 followers and only like 10, 20 likes, they're looking at that like you don't even get any engagement. We're not about to show your stuff anywhere. Your stuff is not about to be seen on those the home pages or anything, because you're not getting any engagement. Everyone knows, or if you don't know, now you do. Instagram, the way that Instagram works is that they want to keep as many people on Instagram as possible. The way that they go about keeping as many people on Instagram as possible is having people keep as many people on Instagram as possible, if that makes sense. So people who have businesses, influencer, and all that kind of stuff, when they see that other people are engaging with your stuff, they're going to most likely push your stuff out there, because they're seeing that people are liking that stuff, and they want people to like your stuff, because they want to keep people on Instagram. So do not buy followers. I'm just going to put that out there right now. Do not do it. But another method that you can do, this is just a technique that is good for when you are just starting out. Go to other accounts that are similar to yours. Go to their followers and follow some of their followers. Go to people who will have the same interest as what you're selling. Look for people who are interested in lip glosses and lipsticks. That's how you are going to kind of build a community of people who are most likely going to like a lot of your stuff, especially if you're showing engagement on their profiles. They'll show engagements right back on yours, because they're interested in that stuff that you're selling. And sorry, it's not just lip glosses and lipsticks, but whatever it is that you're selling. That's going to help build your followers up for when you do launch, and you're prepping people who are interested in this kind of stuff, who's going to come to you naturally to see like, oh, she has this many followers, oh, she gets this many likes, oh, look at her products, they're really nice, this person seems like an established person, let me go check out their website. So this is just the prep work. So yeah, it's okay to go on to find people who will like the stuff that you're selling, and go ahead and follow them. They'll follow you back. A lot of people, they want followers, they'll follow you back. And show engagement, so that way they can engage too. So that's going to be very helpful, you guys. Okay, step number 4, prepare for a promotion for the day of your launch, because let me tell you, people love a good sale. People love a good deal. So make sure you have that ready for the day that you launch. Don't just launch and not give no type of promotion. You have to have a promotion. You want to give something to your future customers, like, hey, shop with me, get 30% off, or however much percent off that you want to put, but make sure you have some type of deal. Don't go into it not having any type of deal. So that's going to be very important, you guys. You want to get people, you're trying to get people to buy from you. So it's very important to have a deal. Make sure you have that prepped and ready. So that way on launch day, you go ahead and launch that on your social media accounts, like, hey, this is the launch day, 30% off your first order. Go ahead and send that launch. They'll go ahead and send that promotion to those people who subscribe to your mailing list, because they wanted that promotion for your launch day. So, go ahead and make sure that you do that and have that ready to go. That is guaranteed to get you, a lot of clicks on your website for sure. Period. Okay, guys, today, maybe 2-3 days before launch day, I want you to offer another incentive, because this is going to get people excited. You're excited. Make sure you show a lot of excitement in your post, how excited you guys are to be, you're only a few days away from launch day, and give them another incentive. Hey, the first 5 people who purchase are going to get like something free, or this is going to happen. Like, give them another incentive. That way you can get people like, oh my God, like I want this. Let me be one of them. Make sure I'm one of the first few people. Not saying that if you do that, you're going to get sales right off the bat, but that is a great incentive that, can lead people. People like to be the first, or people like free stuff. So if you can offer something like that, if you're able to, that would be a great incentive to kind of get people, draw people in. Remember, you want to draw people in. Another thing I forgot to mention is make sure that when you are posting your posts, prior to your launch, you're using hashtags. Hashtags, you guys, hashtags are so important. A lot of people may not think that they are, but they are. People, when they search stuff, they search your hashtag. They search things that you say in your hashtag. But I don't want you to put something so generic like lip gloss wholesale. So this is for all my people who are, doing wholesale or cosmetics, stuff like USA based vendor wholesale, like stuff like that, like stuff that is very, very nicheful, because I don't even know that if that's a word. I apologize if it's not, don't come for me. But something like that is very nicheful, where if they click on our hashtag, there's not going to be thousands and millions of people who already use that hashtag. So that's going to be very important too, because that's how you're going to gain followers naturally. If you use the hashtags, the right hashtags, the nicheful hashtags, you're going to get a lot of followers naturally, and that's going to be so important from right before you launch. So make sure you are using those hashtags as you post. Don't just post stuff and just say stuff but not use hashtags. The thing you can be doing, if you have enough product or samples, or can afford to give away some products or samples, but give them to your friends and your family. That way you can use them. That could be some content that you can use for after you do launch, or before you launch, you can post stuff like that. It would be nice to be able to allow your customers to see other people wearing their products. Definitely, if you can do that, it's not necessary. Actually, it is kind of important if you can do that. That would be amazing. That will give you kudo points. It would make your brand like already seem like an established brand, like you have people besides you wearing your stuff. So guys, so you made it to launch day.
Yes, queen, yes, queen.
You made it, you're here, you launched, you sent out your emails, you posted your promotion that you have going on. So yeah, this is an exciting time, you guys. You are on your launch day. Now, what's gonna happen in the next 3 to 5 days? It's gonna be very important. Okay, you're gonna be posting content. You're gonna be posting content about your products. This is after launch day. So day 1, 2, posting content about your product. Day 3, 4, posting customers, posting people who wore your products, like your friends, your family member, posting more of them. Day 5, you're going to post that you're already out of stock, or you're almost out of stock of a certain product. You guys, I know you're like, wow, I have to be dishonest. Yeah, you do. Because, this is a business that you're running. Like, this is all a part of the whole social media thing. You have to make it seem like you're already more established, or you're doing better than what you really are. Because if you give that mirage, people are going to fall for that, and they're going to want to purchase you because you're hot. You're what? She's almost running out of this. Let me see why it's so hot right now. I kind of want it. So you guys, that is what it is. That is going to really help give this mirage that your products are hot selling. I don't care if you didn't even sell one of those products. You're going to tell the people like, hey, this one's almost out of stock. Get it while you can. Give a little promotion for that particular product that's out of stock. You're just going to say little things like that. You're going to tell them that you're shipping orders. Like, hey, wow, we did so great our first week. We're already we're going to be shipping out all these orders. Thank you guys so much. Thank them. Thank them for buying. I don't care if you didn't get not one sale. thank them for buying, because this is just giving a mirage. You're giving a mirage that, you know, you're doing so well already. And you know, this, not only if it isn't giving a mirage to them, but this is helping with your manifestation. Not to get all spiritual and stuff, I'm about to go into detail about that, but this will help your mindset. You know, telling yourself these things like, oh, thank you for your sales, I got all these sales, like, oh, this is going great. It helps your mindset, because it's just making you even more excited, because when you do get those sales, you're gonna be able to know, you're gonna be able to feel those things, like, you know. So it's just prepping you for when you get those sales, that excitement, that what it's going to feel like, you know. So you guys, that is pretty much it. I'm hoping that my steps will allow you to be able to get at least 1 or 2 sales your first week of opening. If it does not, please do not be discouraged, please, because this is what happens. This is life. This is what it means and takes to be an entrepreneur. It's not ever going to go the way that you think it's going to go. So just keep that in mind when you do launch. Don't get discouraged. Not everyone gets sales their first week. You're not the only one who wouldn't if you didn't. So don't get discouraged. It's still an exciting thing. You launched your business. You did something that a lot of people are afraid to do. You did it, period. That is all, guys. I cannot wait to come back with another video. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, provide some tips down below for what could other people do when they are just starting out their launch. Maybe I missed some things. Maybe you have some better tips that they can take from, learn from. Make sure you go ahead and provide that. You guys have a fantastic day. All my boss babes, I see you. And until next time, ciao.
Walk in your trap and take over. Name another bitch that's cold. I just bought a brand new Rover. I don't even drive no more, I got a chauffeur. Took off, man, they asking me to slow up. Getting wiser and my money getting older. I'm that bitch, I ain't even gon' hold you.